Hey everybody, this is Art with Key. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd. Trying to adjust my light here. So as most of you remember, I started doing this when I was virtual teaching, and who knows, hopefully tonight, fingers crossed, our school system will announce our final plan for school this year. I'm hoping we get a decision tonight. I don't want to keep waiting. But I'm going to wait a few minutes. I usually wait about 5 minutes to get everybody on. Usually it's all my students, but I know it's summer and it's not required to do virtual learning now, but I've still been doing it through the summer. Keep myself in check and make myself still try to do art at least once a week, even though I try to do more. So I'll wait until he's on. If you do get on, or whatever day you're watching this, send a message and just say hi so I know that you were there or you came on, just so I know who I'm reaching. And then we'll look at a prompt together. I follow an artist in Maine. Her name is Kim Bernard, and I'll put her over here if you want to find her in the chat. Kim Bernard artist. That's on Instagram. And she has been posting an art prompt. She does one every day, but I just do it on Wednesdays because Wednesdays was the day that I would meet with all my students. So I just keep doing it on Wednesday. But if you ever have art block and you're not sure what to draw or paint or sketch, she does one every day. So maybe you can get some inspiration from that, from her page. So I haven't looked either. So we'll look in a minute on my phone and see what it is for today. Just going to hang on and wait for a minute. I hope you're having a good Wednesday or whatever day it is you're watching this. It's nice so far today. Clouds are coming in, so maybe some more thunderstorms. Man, yesterday the thunderstorm, I literally thought the house cracked. I know that's exaggerating, but it was like right over our house and boom, wicked loud. But nothing happened, just a loud storm and some rain. We were okay. But it might be another storm coming. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I hope you're having a good day or weekend, whatever day it is you're watching this. I'm going to get out my sketchbook while we're waiting. Oh, sorry, close call. Just so you know, I haven't finished my artwork from last week. This is what I got done so far. I was able to color and draw the details of our kayak, and I haven't finished it yet. So I will be finishing that today as well. I think I'm just going to do just some value pencil shading to contrast the color. But I'm not done yet. But I will get it done and I'll post it on the YouTube page. You can see it. And the other ones that I had people make with me. My cousin made one too, so we'll have 2 pieces on display. So that's cool. I got a couple more minutes and then I'll get on there and see what we got. I'm gonna turn my page before I mess this one up. I have not rigged up my computer yet to have you see my screen. See what I'm doing on the table, but I'm just going to turn a page in my sketchbook to get ready for today. Maybe 2 pages because it looks a little funky on my page, kind of bled through. I was experimenting with some markers and some watercolor pencils. I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. I was looking for paper. Oh, here it is. Something I do to protect my pages. I just have this, must have been the back of some kind of sketchbook, just like, the cardboard part. I usually stick this underneath a page in my sketchbook just to protect the page underneath it. So if it bleeds, plus it keeps my stuff from shifting a little bit. A little fun tip. And then that way I can draw and protect underneath it. All right. Let me get my phone because it's 2:04. Close enough. Let's see what we got to do today. All right, so I'm going to go to Instagram. And Kim Bernard. Kim Bernard Artist is her actual name on Instagram. All right, so it is, and this is what her page kind of looks like. You can't really see. All right, so I'm going to click on it. And this is 2 days ago. She hasn't posted a new one. Maybe she took some time off. But we'll just have to do the most recent one. So it says art prompt, DIY emoji. Ooh, so we have to make an emoji or whatever that means to you. DIY emoji. Looks like she did like a grid format and made a bunch. So, like I said, usually at this point, I have all my students and we're discussing, hey, what are you going to do? What do you think that means? And all that. But it's just me and sitting here with whoever happens to be on, which is only 2 people, it says. But I don't know who you are. But if you're on, just say hi, then I know who you are. So today our prompt, if you're just looking on, is DIY emoji. So I'm thinking of emojis because of technology on our phones that we send in messages. That's all I can really think of. Plus there's that movie, that emoji movie. I can't remember what it was, but my kids liked it. I've watched it a few times. I think they're trying to break into my room right now. Emoji. I guess I can make up some emojis that I use in my life. Might be easy. So, like I usually do, I'm going to create a space. I'm just going to use a ruler. I'm going to mark my space off. Kind of like the idea of a square, so I think I'm going to do a square. I'll do 6 by 6. I usually tell you guys to try to think of a size to draw within or create art within that's like a standard size for like frames if you were going to put it on display. But I think I'm going to do mine kind of like this collage. So I'm just going to create a square space. And then I can maybe pick and choose one that I want to enlarge bigger one day or something. So I'm totally making this almost run off my page. Me and math are not doing well today. And those of you that know me, my students, know that I like math. But today I'm not doing so well with my math. Let's see. If I can get a straight line here. All right. So I have a horribly off-centered 6 by 6 square, which is like no top, all the space at the bottom. But that's maybe where I'll put some of my ideas of what I'm going to draw. Crazy. All right. So emojis. Let's see. I'm going to think about a day in the life of Mrs. Key with emojis. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do a bunch of little emojis. So what I'm going to do is, and I tell my students that sometimes, in your sketchbook or wherever you're drawing on a piece of paper, you can use the space you have around it to take notes and stuff, write words, do little sketches, kind of to pre-plan, kind of like a thumbnail sketch. So I'm going to write down a couple of things on here that I do normally do in a day. So trying to get me like brainstorming about what I'm going to do. So first one I'm going to write down is coffee. So for sure, that has to be one of mine. Getting dressed would be a good idea. Try to do that, even though I know it's summer and we've been like locked up and the world still can't go out unless you have a mask or 6 feet social distancing, but it's good to get dressed every day. Try to make that a goal. I eat, so maybe food. Like I said, I've been trying to get outside more and use more exercise, so I'm going to put down the lake because we do live on Lake Junaluska now, and I try to get out there. I'm trying to run, so I'm going to put run. I have coffee again at night, if not during the day. Slight addiction to coffee. The darker, the better. And then sleep, of course. Love sleep. I love being able to sleep in the summer, for sure. Drink water. Pressure for that one down. H2O. All right, so that's what I kind of did so far. I made a list of things that I do in a day, and then I can kind of brainstorm from them. I'm going to make emojis because today's prompt is DIY emojis. So let me think here what I'm going to do. So I think I'm just going to like in my little square, my 6 by 6 square here, I'm just going to kind of have them floating around and That's what I'm kind of, I don't want to really organize. I kind of want it like all the thoughts that go on in your head during the day kind of floating around in the space. I'm just going to try to start thinking what I'm going to do for coffee. I know there's already a coffee emoji, which is a mug because I've used it talking to my family and friends. So I don't want to copy that. I could do dress, clothing, food. Food's kind of vague. I don't know what I want to do with that. I think it's something more specific with that. Let's see. So for coffee, I like to do a French press because I like the coffee to be like thick and really, really strong. I don't like coffee that tastes watery. I have a strange taste of coffee. So I could do a little French press maybe. It might be kind of cool. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a little French press. So I'm going to look on my phone just as a French press. I mean, I know what it looks like, but just so I get the right structure to it at first, I'm just going to look up Google and image search a French press. So that's what I'm literally looking at French presses right now. This is kind of like the one that I have. Mine is red, so I'll definitely make my emoji red. But this is kind of like the one I have. So I'm going to do a little sketch of that. I'm going to put that kind of in the middle, sort of. In the middle. I'm going to shift it to the right. I do want to err on the side of not starting artwork in the middle because that is the most obvious spot that people look to find the center. So to make artwork more interesting, you do want to shift your way from the middle. So to the right or to the left, to the top or to the bottom. So I'm going to shift mine to the right because right now it's easy on my table to draw with this laptop in front of me. So I'm going to do my little French press. And I guess emojis need to be small. So let's do this small. I'm just going to draw the top of the French press lid. I'm going to kind of make it more like cartoony, kind of like, you know, what emoji is. So really simplify the shapes and kind of exaggerate the forms to make them more like just geometric. Because you got to think of an emoji. It is like a cartoon. Sorry. Not talking and drawing at the same time. All right, that's pretty good. Kind of like that. All right, so here's my coffee emoji, my little French press. And like I said, I'm going to make it red because mine's red. So I got that one. Dressed. Dressed. Clothes. Coat hanger, maybe? Let's do a coat hanger. Coat hanger for clothing. I'm just looking at a picture of one. I like to have a visual reference. Just to make sure it looks like what it's supposed to look like. So let's see. I'm literally just looking at coat hangers. Yeah, I think I'll just do a wire coat hanger. I'm gonna make this one bigger. Actually, yeah, make it bigger. All right, I'm gonna do the little loop of it. And then the straight part and then arrow down. It's kind of like a triangle, elongated triangle with a flat top edge. And I'm just keeping my line super sketchy and light until I make sure I like it. I think I'm gonna exaggerate this and make it like super fat. All right, there's my coat hanger for dressed. I think you can see it. My lines are rough and hatchy and kind of like dashed lines just so I fill up the space because I might realize I want to make them bigger. So it's easier to erase those light sketchy lines than it is this perfect permanent line with your pencil. So always start light because I'm already looking at my French press and I think I definitely want to make my French press bigger. I like them bigger. So I might have to fix that, but I'll keep going on. So I got coffee, I got dressed, food. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet. Maybe I'll do a mouth. Maybe. I'm going to go back to that. Mouth. I'm going to write down mouth beside it for now. That's why I like having space in your page. Because now I just made a note to write mouth. So I can come back to that one. The lake. That'd be hard because that's like just a body of blue. So maybe I'll do like a blue blob. I'm just writing blue blob on my paper. Run. Shoe is what I think of. Or a road, like the track, sidewalk. Not sure. I got the coffee. Sleep. I mean, there's already a sleep emoji already. I might do a pillow. Do a pillow. And then one for water. I think I'm gonna do something with like H2O and like on a periodic chart of elements, the H, the hydrogen, how it looks like that, and the O. I think I'm gonna do something with that. So it looks like 3 elements off of the periodic chart of elements. So I'm gonna write down periodic chart because I don't want to keep you guys on here forever. It has been 15 minutes. That's usually when I would cut off and let my students go if they needed to and report back. So I will go ahead and sign off in a second here. So like I have my little notes. So I'm just going to keep filling this in. As far as what I'm going to do, I'm going to outline with some pen or ink, and then I'll probably do just like some marker. So it's something quick so it looks flat and two-dimensional, like emojis, because you gotta think they're not too realistic with value shading. And then I'll also finish my kayak from last week. So thank you for tuning in, or thanks for watching this. Whenever you had a chance to watch it, drop a comment and let me know you were there. Just saying hi. So I know you came by. Next week, I will do it again, Wednesday at 2 o'clock. I'll be visiting some family, so it won't be in my room. It'll be a different scenery. But like I said, for all of my students that are watching, I'm looking forward to the news tonight about school for the fall. I hope I can see you face to face. I miss you all, even the ones of you that have graduated. Everyone, keep doing your art, even if it is the smallest little thing, or writing or poetry or whatever it is that's your art. Take time for that. I miss you all. Stay safe. Practice your social distancing, and I will see you here again next week at 2 o'clock. Bye.